just finished unloading in Swift Current, and it's only -4 Celsius, so 24 Fahrenheit, but the wind and the snow make it real difficult to work outside. And it's just wanted to show you something, guys, before I leave. Well, that's the actual building they're building. I don't know what crazy people would work in this weather. So they bought this you know, prefabricated building from US. But I just wanted to show you guys. You see those big crates straight ahead, right? And then over there in the front, you see right in the snow, right in the dirt, lies the panels. And all this stuff you see here, all these parts, when they shipped, they have to be tarped. And so my roofing parts and these parts, which are like the gray ones, they're part of the frame of the building. And the guy showed me pictures. He says, yeah, everybody who comes here usually they have damage to their tarps. You know? And when I asked him, so why do they insist on tarping? He said, they don't want the salt from the road to get in the load. Which of course makes perfect sense. Except that here, like, who knows what's in the snow, right? It's all this dirt. The wind blows this. Oh, wait a second. I don't want to go there. It's kind of tricky getting out of here because it's all bad snow. And I'm really glad I got these Bridgestone, tires. They're really great. Like, I drove around this site, I had no problems starting. If I had those old what was it, Yokohama trailer tires I had before on the drives, I'd be in trouble here. I see they're using this Zoom Boom. He picks up these frames and he lifts them up to the top there, and there's two lucky guys working in the wind, and they secure the panels. But it's freezing. It's really, that windshield factor, it's true. Even though, like I said, it's -4, it feels like -10. It's really bad. Not a good day to work outside. And if you remember, I came here yesterday, right? There was no snow, so all this shit started around 10 o'clock. Just little by little. At first it was rain, then the temperature started dropping and it switched to snow. Come on, Jesus, but you cannot find the center of that piece because it keeps moving on it. Got it. No? Almost got it. Okay. Well, it keeps going left and right, but big long pieces. But he finally found the center. All right. I love these machines. They're so versatile. All the wheels turn, and the all-wheel drive, so they can go anywhere. Turn on a dime. Okay, where's the exit? And up ahead you see that's Trans-Canada 1. I came from the opposite direction, like I came from where these trucks are going. That's west. Yeah, I made a mistake yesterday in the video. Yeah, so I was coming from there. That's that way. If you go straight on the Trans-Canada, the way I'm driving now, that's towards Alberta and British Columbia. But yeah, so they were not kidding about the snowfall, I truly believe they said 10-25 centimeters 12 centimeters is a foot. So basically they were saying 1 to 2 feet of snow. Now look at this. I bet that kids are having lots of fun right now. You know, when you don't have to drive. The schools is probably, the schools are closed. Who needs schools, you know? Now, no one called me yet, which is a bad sign. Normally people call you, oh, you're unloading in over there, you want to go to Alberta. Not a single call. And I kept the phone with me when working on the trailer. See, and it's all ice, I think. Okay, let me try to hit the brakes. What happens? Yeah. All wheels lock. Yeah, this is a very dangerous. I hope they have some salt on the Trans-Canada because this is a service road. But even here, like, if you're not careful, you can, you know, jackknife. Especially now when I'm empty, so there's no traction. So what you're looking at is a typical picture of the winter Saskatchewan. And actually, they're always looking for truck drivers. You know, they have, as people keep asking me, but yeah, they do have a special program where if you're a truck driver from abroad, let's say Germany, you know, England, Australia, if your accent is not too bad, like mine, they can get you. They'll hire you for 6 months on a temporary visa, and then if they extend your contract after 6 months, you can get your permanent residency and become basically a legal immigrant, and then 3 years after that you can get your citizenship. But I mean, why would you want to work in such conditions? I mean, especially if you live somewhere in Europe, like, you know, Germany, Austria, you know, with a mild climate, you want to come here? Jesus. But this is one way to get to Canada. And there's a website called Sask Trucking, S-A-S-K Trucking, basically short for Saskatchewan Trucking. SaskTrucking.com, that's the website of the Saskatchewan Trucking Association. And they have a link there. It says immigration and work for immigrants, I think it says. So if you click on that, that should give you a couple of company names that participate in this Saskatchewan Provincial Nominee Program. I was parked here last night, but somehow I'm not sure I want to park there. Anyway. My shiny clean trailer is no longer shiny or clean. But at least I got all the dirt off, right? Some guys were laughing at me saying, you know, why do you want to wash your truck and trailer if you go into Saskatchewan? Oh, first of all, why not, right? And secondly, at least now I have snow and ice, but I don't have dirt from that stupid Capos casing mine. Alright, perfect, right next to the restaurant. Next to the big Peterbilt. What is it, 379? No, I think it's 389. I don't know. Oh, straight ahead is a brand new Mac. Another one. Jeez.
And that's what my truck looks like after the contact with the storm. All covered in snow. So now all I have to do is just send the paperwork to Landstar and start looking for a new load. Oh, and one thing about darts, these mothers, they get so stiff when it's cold. It's extremely hard to fold them. And even there was a guy helping me, and still that was the best I could do, especially with the wind. Forget it. I think now I'm gonna go and grab something to eat after I send the paperwork to Landstar. By the way, this is a SO truck stop just on the outskirts of Swift Current, and see those three magic numbers, 117. Well, 117.9. And when I came to Canada, I had no idea what that means, you know, because they don't have any dots between the dollars and cents, and only the dot at the back, right? So if you're new to the country, you know, like the way they show the price is kind of a bit funny. But that's the price for gas, the regular gas, so $17.9 per liter. Which is, for our American friends, $1.79 times 378. So it's 4.45, so $4.45 if you translate into US gallon. You know, pretty expensive. Well, that's the Pete next to me. Some big tanker, B-train. There's a cat. Oh, and I saw that new cat truck. You know, it's too bad it only comes with a 13-liter engine. But there's a great truck over there on the other side of the service road, and it has a sleeper. You know, I never saw that cat truck with a sleeper. It has like a small regional sleeper, maybe like 36-inch. But still, I think they're gonna start making that truck into a highway truck. They will want to get back into the trucking game, I think. Well, from Swift Current, I'm SERGEI DRATCHEV. Thanks for watching.